Greetings, real estate fans. This is Deb Dawkins from Coldwell Banker Realty. I'm coming to you today from Ocean City, Maryland, where we're on the first day of the Maryland Realtors Convention. This is 3.5 days of continuing education for the benefit of your realtors, your professional real estate people here in Maryland. I never fail to learn something new, and today, indeed, I did. One of the things that I had read about in our legislative update was the passage of Renters' Rights and Stabilization Act, which included a tenant's Bill of Rights. Now, that very lovely sounding title has tucked into it a piece of information that's going to be very upsetting to the landlords. Previously, Maryland landlords had been allowed to collect as much as 2 months' rent as a security deposit. Now, a security deposit is not the last month's rent. It is money that's retained by the landlord to cover any expenses in putting the property back in livable condition above and beyond normal wear and tear. And some landlords do collect 1 month, 1.5 months, or even the full 2 months amount as the security deposit, which, if the property is returned in good and shipshape order, the tenant does get that money back. Now, if you're a landlord and you enter into a new lease following October 1st, you're only allowed to collect 1 month's rent as the security deposit, the amount of 1 month's rent, we should say. If you have a lease in place and you've collected more than the amount of 1 month's rent, you're well within your rights at this point in time. But when that lease is changed in any ways and becomes a new lease, you may be required to return that overage of the security deposit back to the tenant when they renew their lease, and have the security deposit be at the level of 1 month's rent, the amount of 1 month's rent for that particular lease. So, that's the news from Ocean City today. Deb Dawkins, Coldwell Banker Realty. Under all is the land. Upon its wise utilization and widely allocated ownership depend the survival and growth of free institutions and of our civilization. Thank you.